Hey YouTube, it's Annabelle. So excuse like all of this. I just got done working out. Well, I worked out, then I made dinner, and I have about 15 minutes here before my husband is scheduled to arrive. So I wanted to try to do the TTC tag like super quick. I love tags because you get to know a little bit more about everybody, and you get to learn about their past, their present, and their future plans and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do the one that is, there's a couple out there. I'm doing the one that's 17 questions long, and I will put the questions below. So I'm going to answer these for like our first round of TTCing, where we conceived our daughter, and then our second round of trying to conceive, which is this that we are on right now for baby number 2. Okay, so the first question is, how long have you been trying? And we are on our second cycle of trying this time around. With our daughter, we got married in 2008, and we did not get pregnant the very first time until it was like October of 2009, and that pregnancy ended in a miscarriage. We were like 12 weeks along then, and then we waited the recommended 3 months to start trying to conceive again, and we got pregnant with our daughter on the second cycle of that round of trying to conceive. Let's see, how many kids do you have? We have one. Our daughter is 16 months old, and she is just awesome, and that's why we're so excited to try to conceive for baby number 2. How old are you and hubby? I am going to be 28 here in a few weeks, and my husband is 31. How long have you been married? We've been married since June of 2008, so here in like 2 weeks we will be married for 4 years. What are some crazy things you do to TTC while TTCing? Just the whole trying to get gravity to work toward our benefit. We like anywhere from laying on my back for like a while, laying with the pillow under my butt, just all like that kind of stuff, laying still, not moving, TTCing, like baby dancing in different ways, and like all that kind of crazy stuff. But it's so much fun. Does your hubby know all about the TTC cycle? Yes. He looks things up on his own. He will like finish my sentences when I start talking about something, like he's already looked it up. And he asks all the time like what cycle day we're on, like what day like past ovulation it is, if I can take a pregnancy test, and like all that stuff. So he is like super supportive and like on board 100%. Have you been diagnosed with any kind of infertility? No. Even though it took us so long to get pregnant, like the first time, we never went to like any kind of specialist at all. And my doctor was very positive in that it was all going to work out in due time, and that you know, babies can't be planned, and like you never know. And he did run tests. Like I had a bunch of tests done, everything came back normal. I did get put on metformin, I'm not sure how you say it, with our very first pregnancy, and that pregnancy did end in miscarriage. So I don't know if like the metformin had anything to do with that. Don't know. And the past is the past, and we have like moved on. We will still remember it though, but we don't like dwell on it, and we are very hopeful that it will not take as long to conceive our second child. What keeps you busy in the 2-week wait? Cleaning. When I'm mad, I clean. When I'm stressed, I clean. When I'm happy, I clean. And when I'm anxious and awaiting something, I clean. So it's not all bad. We also do a lot of like talking to friends, like going out and trying to do stuff, and just to make the time go by faster. What day do you usually ovulate? We usually ovulate anywhere from day 18, like cycle day 18 to cycle day 21. And that is because my cycles are anywhere from 31 days to 35 days. What sex are you hoping for? I don't care. I personally, like, do not care. We thought that we were having a boy just because everybody, like, it was probably 80-20. 80% of people said that we were having a boy, like, the minute they saw me. And they were just like, you're having a boy, you're having a boy. Well, when so many people are telling you that, you start to believe it yourself. And we did not find out the gender of our daughter before she was born. And we are not going to find out the gender of this baby that we are currently trying to conceive. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. And that way you have like 2 surprises when you tell everybody that you had a baby. You have whether it was a boy or a girl, and you have the name. I'm a super big believer in just waiting to the end. And again, like, I don't care if we have a boy or a girl. My husband wants a boy just because we had a girl first. He kind of wants the whole one of each. But I wouldn't mind having another girl. We have everything that we need for a girl. So it would definitely be like money savings. Like, we wouldn't have to buy anything for clothes or stuff like that because we have it all. How many preggo books do you have? I have 3, but right now I only have 1 because 2 I loaned out to friends and I never got them back. So the one that I have is What to Expect When You're Expecting, and I personally think that's the only book that you need. Everything else you can find out on the internet or from your doctor. That's just my personal opinion. How many home pregnancy tests do you go through a cycle? This last cycle, cycle number 1, we went through 1. And that's how it started out when we started trying to conceive our daughter. We only started off with 1 for the first couple cycles, then it went to 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. The most I used when we were trying to conceive my daughter was 5. Hi, baby. Hi. No touch. No touch. No touch. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, so I'm assuming like the more like TTC cycles that we have, the more pregnancy tests I'm going to take because of the anticipation and just the wanting and all that stuff and hoping and everything like that. What have you bought for your baby pregnancy already? Nothing. Besides like prenatal vitamins and OPKs and that's it, and home pregnancy tests. But otherwise, like, that's all that we've bought already, and we don't need very many things. The only things that we're gonna buy for baby buys for this baby are things that will make either pregnancy or after baby comes easier. Some of the things that we didn't purchase for our daughter, those few things that are on my list that I would want to get for the next child is just to make things a little bit easier. Let's see. And we're a little bit more relaxed this time around. Like, we're not gonna buy everything all right away in the first trimester. We'll probably wait this time, just because again we have 99% of everything that we need, and it's just a making life easier kind of thing. Yes, baby. Oh, hold on. Here, there's one over here. Here. You want those? Maybe. Here, Mommy's just got a couple questions left. Okay, what themes, designs do you like for a nursery? This kind of goes along with the not finding out what the gender of the baby is. And I did a whole bunch of research and stuff when we were pregnant with our daughter. And I found a lot of people that were saying that you don't need a nursery and that it's a waste of money and that you don't even use it and like all that kind of stuff. And that you don't need everything that they say that you need. And how I like got around to, what? You want more? More? Okay, hold on. Just 1 second. Ugh. Okay. Sorry. We did gender neutral nursery, and it is a nursery that can grow with our kids. And it's something that fits a boy or a girl, and it also isn't for just babies, and it isn't for just toddlers. Like, kids can get enjoyment out of it no matter what age they are. Because we did the like rainforest theme, so the walls are green, there's a sky painted on the ceiling, and there's lots of learning tools in the room. And we did it more so to save money, because we don't have to paint the room again for our next kid. If it's boys or girls and multiple kids, and like the design works for anything. And I love it. My daughter absolutely loves it. And we are in there all the time. Like, granted, we weren't in there for probably the first like 3 to 6 months of her life. We rarely use that room, mainly just for her clothes storage and just a place to go into every once in a while. But it was so worth it, and I would do it again. Let's see. 15. Do you plan to do pregnancy vlogs when you get preggo? Yes, most definitely. My daughter's pregnancy is all documented in writing, and I just think that it would be great to have like a video log of this pregnancy, or soon to be pregnancy. Who are your favorite moms or parents to watch on YouTube? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a really hard question for me, because there are so many people that I watch that I've started watching in the last year. And so if you've made a TTC vlog in the last year, chances are I've watched you. And like all of the women who were trying to conceive and who are now pregnant, it's so much fun to watch and to follow their stories and all of that kind of stuff. The first mommies that I started watching were Candid Mommy, Information Mommy, 08, Jaden's Mommy 08, I think is what hers is. Kayla and Sky. Who else have I watched forever? Like, I've watched those ladies forever. Let's see. The people who I've watched in the last year who became pregnant. Baby Making Station. A Wild Riley appears. Who else? It's Jen again. Just got her BFP. Who else do I watch? Who else do I watch? I watch a lot of people. Like, a lot of people. I know, there's more right there, baby. But yeah, there's too many to list. Those are just the ones that I can like think of, that I know that I make sure that I watch every single one of their videos. Some pre-TTCers that I've started watching are like Egg Meet Sperm, and there's just a whole bunch. Okay, I have to finish up now. Okay, how do you want your labor/birth plan to go? You need to go potty? You need to go potty? Okay, so really super quick. Okay, so my daughter's pregnancy, the last week and a half, I got high blood pressure. And so I was induced 2 days before my due date. And it was for safety reasons. They didn't want anything to happen and all that kind of stuff. I think my high blood pressure, now looking back, was just being anxious for having a baby. And it was my first time, didn't know what I was doing, like knowing that your body knows how to do this, but mentally you have to like get over like the mental part of it and just remember your body knows how to do this. And that's where I kind of got stuck and got worried, got scared, like I did, I'm not gonna lie. So I was induced, I got Pitocin, and things just went crazy that day, and I really didn't get the quote-unquote birth that I wanted, but I would not change a thing, being at my first birth and all that stuff. Wouldn't change a thing with my daughter's birth. Now, what I want for my labor and birth plan for my next child is I still want a hospital birth. I do not, unless it is necessary, I do not want to be induced. My ideal plan would be to labor at home as long as possible and then go to the hospital for the actual like delivery of the baby. I have been looking into home birth and like researching that like a lot in the last 2 months, and I think that I would be comfortable doing a home birth for our third child, but I want a natural birth in a hospital. Again, laboring at home as long as possible. That is what I have thought of and would change, I guess, from the last time to this time. But yes, sorry this video is so long and with all the interruptions and stuff. Oh, you're alright. You're okay. You want Mama to fix it? We're gonna go potty first. Anyways, you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And if you are watching this and you are TTCing, do this tag. It is so much fun. And let me know if you do it. And anyways, any comments, questions, anything like that, leave them below. Bye, guys.